And I'm seeing little clips of Berserk again, man. I done already watched that show like 18 times, like no lie, man. I ran that show back. I'm older than I look. I didn't looked at Berserk a couple of times, man, and it's just like nobody's coming to help you. And what that show taught me, what Guts taught me in particular, dog, was like you gonna struggle. This whole thing is a struggle. You are put here to struggle and nothing else, dog. That's it. Like you are put here to go through hell. Everybody thinks that it's a gal here that's just winning. That's not true. Everybody's struggling. I'ma use a kid. He was an Italian kid, man, that we were growing up with. He had a father. Not many of us had a father. I was in a predominantly black and Mexican neighborhood, but he had a father. A lot of us didn't have one, so we thought he had it better. Man, his pops used to beat the shit out of him every day. We had to go to his crib as friends as a group one time. It got so bad. He had two black guys. What's so crazy is his father still sent him to school. Like he still sent them to school. And we had to go up there to his house and just like it was a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name, but he got into like a little tussle with his pops, man, and we called the police. Like long story short, and his father ended up getting arrested. He ended up living with his aunt. But like his pops was just going off on him. He told him he was going, end him. He said worse words than that. And it's just like us black kids had to go, save this white guy. I know Italians don't like to say they're white, but like we banded together to get him out of that situation, man. Like everybody's struggling is the point of that story. You think because this person was born with money, or this person is white, or this person was born with every man, especially in particular, is just struggling every day, dog. There is no difference. There is no he got it better. We're all it's the struggle. All of us, man. Some people born with erectile dysfunction off rip. Some people never got hard. Some people are never gonna have an orgasm. Some people are never gonna have a girlfriend. Like that's minimal. That's mediocre compared to what a lot of us are going through, man. Some people are going through real pain, tragedy, loss, just continued loss. And on the east side of Detroit, man, it's just people losing family members left and right. This whole world is a struggle for us men. It's like, girls sometimes have good days, but they have a cycle. They have their little downsides too, but we are struggling as men, especially in the times now, man. And that's what this whole thing is about. You're not going to, even when you win, you don't win. Look at these streamers, dog. Like, even when they win, you still see them crying on stream, and, they'll celebrate one win, but be right back depressed the next day. Look at Guts, man. He thought he found a family within the Band of the Hawk, and that ended fast. He had a good couple of years with them, man, but, they still were ending lives on that battlefield. They still had to see Griffith give up his manhood. They still had to fight Zod. It was bad times. It was a struggle. And then once they did all of this, running over other armies, it ended. The friendship ended. They went to hell, basically, essentially. Two of them got rescued. It's like, in your mind, you think I'd rather, went out with the homies. And then not only did they escape, he had to see his girl get essayed, raped, right in front of him by his best friend. This is how real the struggle is for us, man. Like the struggle is 1,000 times harder. Every day is gonna be 1,000 times harder. We struggle with depression, stress, anxiety. Nobody cares, dog. My father lost both of his brothers, man, to how do I even say, man? Not y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it on here, but that he lost both of his brothers to their own actions because of girls. Both situations. He lost both of his brothers, which was his best friends, to girl problems. That they felt like it was just over. And he had to deal with that. That's why I never was mad at my father. Never got mad at him. I always knew that, man. And it was like, how could I be mad at him? He just wasn't ever going to be right after that. We are all struggling, man. I don't want to just say, be nice to your fellow man, because that's not the answer either. What I am telling you though is understand that when you go outside and you do see that man, he's struggling just like you, or just as much or more so. So just keep that in mind and deal with that accordingly. That's why sometimes you get these things that just pop off, and somebody pop off, so you think, hey, why did he just lose his man so fast? It wasn't so fast. It was things that was built up. We are struggling. That is the lesson of that anime Berserk, is you are going to struggle forever. It's never gonna get good for Guts. Just like it's never gonna get good for you. Ever. Even when you think you got that girl, dog, you ain't got her. What's the saying that they say on the internet? Hey, she's not yours, it's just your turn. Yeah. Hey, she's just not yours, man. You know what I'm saying? She just ain't yours. Like, it is going to get worse. You get a new car, guess what? That car gonna eventually break down. Man, I just saw the co-creator of Call of Duty just speed his car up, and his life is gone. I think he was in a Lamborghini, living a good life. Let me drive this Lamb. In a matter of seconds, gone. It's always, you never gonna win, man. This game is not, it's not a winning game, dog. Don't play the lottery. Just live. Get up and live. It's not, you gonna struggle, dog. Even if you win, you gonna struggle. Like, that's just what our lives are, dog. Straight up, Griffith. You thought Griffith, Griffith was getting touched since he was a kid, man. He wanted to get that castle because he wanted to get out of that horrible neighborhood he grew up in. He was born beautiful. It was a curse. Because men wanted him. Women didn't want to be with him because he was too beautiful at one point of his life. Then when he got somewhere, then it's like the women do want him, but the woman he can't get because she's a princess and he's of low birth. Then he got her, but the father wanted her. Like, he got castrated. Everybody struggled in Berserk, dog. Everybody struggled. Not just Guts. Judo lost his life. Pippin lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Rickard lived, but no more Band of the Hawk. Everybody struggled. Casca just she lost her mind due to what happened with her and Griffith Femto. She lost her mind. Even when Griffith became Femto, he doesn't know what his end game is. He went back to Guts to see how he would even feel. He don't even have no feelings anymore. Why chase that castle? Go without the crew. What good is chasing that castle? Zod is Guts' replacement. You ain't got no love for Zod. Zod's quenched. His thirst don't even get quenched because all he really wanted to do was fight the Skull Knight and Guts, but he barely get to fight them. The Skull Knight been fighting in that armor like us until he just turned into the armor itself. He can't feel either. He's eternally battling Zod. Dog, our lives are a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle forever. So even if you have kids, man, I raised my nephew. Love him. Betrayed me. Didn't listen to what I told him when he got older. Don't go to school. We can't afford it. Don't go to college. He does that. Don't get a girl pregnant. He does that. I don't think that it went through. I think they lost the baby. R.I.P. man. And it's like you had either you was gonna have it, and she was gonna stick you to in a court, but then you lost it because that's sad too. Struggle. Now he back with his mom, struggling. We all are struggling. Dog, I make decent money. What do that mean? I'm still struggling. That's Berserk's lesson, dog. That's what I love about anime, in the 90s. It was just real. It wasn't bubbly. It wasn't you get the big titty anime girl. It wasn't, you prevail at the end of the day. It was just real. It was, you might lose all the time. This might be the destiny of your life. You might just lose every day. Even when you think you win, you lost. Dog, none of these girls are honest. None of these girls are virgins. None of these girls follow God. None of these women do anything that you want. Then when you get them and you smash, you can get STD. Though none of them smell clean. They got kids already. You are here to struggle, man. Watch Berserk if you haven't seen it, man. I know it's a cartoon, but watch it anyway. We are all the strugglers, man. Keep struggling.